this visitation, farmers will also be met. There are farmers who have been identified for support by way of both seeds and cash. The cash support to farmers was given a short while ago, but the seeds have been planned for issuance to farmers who are growing rice in Lower Kuja. Lower Kuja irrigation scheme is a scheme whose potential is huge. It has the potential of bringing 19,000 acres of land under rice or irrigation, so that our people can be well fed, our people can also get income and also employment through engaging in agriculture in Lower Kuja. As a nation, we are deficit when it comes to rice production. We spend a lot of money importing rice, and Migori County, through the Lower Kuja irrigation scheme, is able to reduce that deficit. Part of the good news that we have received today is that the farmers in Lower Kuja who were promised compensation for the effect of the project of irrigation in Lower Kuja, we have received confirmation that the National Irrigation Authority have now the money in their bank account, and that what is left to be done is to receive a nod from National Lands Commission, because matters of land compensation require the nod and blessing of National Lands Commission so that our farmers will be compensated. So we are happy that the national government, together with the county government, are working hand in hand to ensure that there is enhanced production of food and crops, and also there is mitigation being put in place to ensure that the incessant flooding in Lower Kuja is addressed in a manner that is beneficial to our people through the storage of water or the damming of surface water for their domestic, agricultural and other uses, so that our people benefit from this. We are also happy as a county because our farmers, through these partnerships, which includes the FAO, are benefiting from the support. The support includes provision of seeds. It also includes a provision of cash to farmers who need that kind of support. So I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the government of Migori County, the Kenyans who live in Migori County, to thank FAO, to thank the national government through the Ministry of Water and Irrigation, to also thank the Japanese government for picking Migori and picking Migori government as a valued partner for progress and development. The figure that the farmers and their representatives had been talking about was about 68 million. These monies were for the people who were affected by implementation of that project. You would find that some of the channels, some of the canals, and the works would pass your parcel of land, redirecting the flow of water and affecting your land use. So the money is now with the National Irrigation Authority, and the verification process has been undertaken, the evaluation has been undertaken, and because compensation and land-related matters are the domain of National Lands Commission, it is the nod of the National Lands Commission that is awaited. So this is good news to farmers, and this is a confirmation that the presidential visit was not just mere talk. It was a talk that has been followed with positive action, and that the Lower Kuja project is alive. We are also discussing with the Japanese government and trying to see what additional investment can be made to Lower Kuja that would make it grow to the scale of Moya irrigation scheme.
We are here in Migori County following His Excellency the President's visit. When the President was here, he engaged quite a number of farmers, especially the ones in the Lower Kuja irrigation scheme, and 4 interventions were agreed upon. One of the interventions, as His Excellency the Governor has confirmed, is that the people who are meant to be compensated, initially there was a figure which had been agreed upon with national irrigation of 28 million, but later national irrigation, during that, before preparing that visit, they did a new evaluation and they agreed with the farmers to a figure of 68 million, just as the Governor has confirmed. The 68 million comprises of 1,400 people who are supposed to be compensated, and just as the Governor confirmed, the money, we received the money immediately after the presidential visit. We received the money. The money is sitting with National Irrigation Authority pending approval by NLC. NLC should be coming for verification anytime from next week. The other intervention that His Excellency the President promised the people of Migori was the issue of market. There was a big challenge of market in terms that some people had taken the goods had been taken by KNTC, but KNTC had not paid them. So we were actually directed towards sitting down with the State Government of Trade. We are actually having those engagements, and very soon also that should also be compensated so that farmers can be encouraged to continue producing more even for the next season. The other intervention was the issue of he promised to provide funding for increasing the area under irrigation. This project, the Lower Kuja irrigation scheme, has 19,000 acres. Phase 1, which is already complete, has 7,000, 2,000 which is under rice production, 5,000 which is under sugar production. The balance of 12,000 is actually what His Excellency the President launched. That project is worth 1.4 billion. The balance, His Excellency the President promised that during supplementary budget is going to add us another additional 300 million on top of what we currently have. And in the next financial year, he's going to give us a balance of 1.1 so that we ensure we bring the project to a completion. But on that also, he also promised that for us to be able to utilize this irrigation scheme and have and so that people can actually benefit, we actually address the real issue of food security and also revamp the economy of Migori. We also promised that we should continue engaging our development partners towards production support, and that's why today we are here. Today we are here with JICA and FAO, who actually are going to be providing our farmers in that scheme, part of them in that scheme, on production support, that is seeds and a few other things. Also in areas which are not covered by the irrigation scheme, they are in the lowlands. They're going to also provide help farmers in water storage facilities such as water tanks, which will actually also enhance, with an objective also increasing area and irrigation for those who are not covered under the irrigation scheme. So the JICA is actually one of our biggest partners in the government, and also more so in the State Government of Irrigation. JICA are the ones who funded Ribadam in Moya. Ribadam Moya irrigation scheme is one of the most successful schemes, giving us approximately 150 metric tons per year. In this country currently, we are producing 234 metric tons, and we have a big deficit of 700,000 metric tons. Towards that end, Migori County is one of the areas that we are actually looking at helping us to address that deficit. Migori County potential with just the irrigation scheme on what His Excellency the President launched can help us put an additional 80,000 metric tons, which will be able to take us to almost 310 metric tons per year. And we are very hopeful by the time the scheme is complete, we should be able to reduce our deficit drastically. But more important also is during the presidential visit, we also talked about the issue of Gogo Dam. Currently, the energy Kengen are actually looking at ways of generating more power from the dam. But that day we had a discussion with the CS for Energy, whereby His Excellency said that we should work closely with the State Government of Energy and see the possibilities of how that dam can be expanded so that it can have, because the dam itself has a potential of adding another 50,000 acres of 50,000 acres, putting another additional 50,000 acres into production. That's long term, it's a discussion we are currently having.